Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master Puppets. Today, joined by
Brett
of NYC's checking out some more Slice, courtesy of our good friend Joe out there in the States, in San Diego. Well, close to San Diego. I think it's Carlsbad, right? But yeah, Joe sent a lot of awesome beers. Some of it's Slice, some of it's Fidens. There's North Park. He just sent a lot of beer, which is awesome. So thanks a ton to Joe for this one. I'm really stoked for this one. The last New England New School West Coast IPA I had from Slice was so dope, which is Kind Buds. Well, we're keeping on with the dank theme, and today we're drinking Fake Grass. So I think Slice, they're good at the New England IPAs, but for me, what really they shine at is New School West Coast. I really love what they've done so far, especially like Hippie Cabbage is still one that sticks. And
really good.
I'm usually not a fan of that style, but that was amazing. And also Kind Buds. But this year's Fake Grass, it's a West Coast IPA on 7.3%, and it's hopped with Citra and Strata. And they got all these fun writings on the can. It says 1602, it says 16 ounces there, but it's Fake Grass, rolling bones and drinking. We all bought Fake Grass before. This time it's good. I don't know what the reference is. Usually, straight up gas, it's Fake Grass. There's so many silly.
Again, it reminds me a bit of these like American, those neon signs and stuff like you see from California.
Or
like
just
the whole, way the labels are built with all the colors and stuff. It reminds me of those signs.
Like, that or just like streets. Almost like cereal box kind of design, almost like cartoony. Not maybe this one, but some of them, like Kind Buds was a bit like that. But, or cereal box / comic book. But I think that their artwork is great. But I'm really stoked on this because when I cracked this,
it smells like
and
very
from
aromatic.
here it smells very dank and bright. But it looks a lot like the lagers we just had. It's pin bright, lightly chill hazy. Actually, not that hazy when you wipe the glass. It's actually clearer than the lagers. But it's a pin bright beer. This is usually how I want modern West Coasters. Not a lot of crystal malts. Just pretty much some kind of pale ale malt, maybe some dextrine malt from mouthfeel, and then that fluffy white head. But let's check out the aroma on Fake Grass. Oh, it's really dank.
Popping.
It's popping. It's dank. It's singing. It's bright. But it's also really pineapple. It's like really pineapple kush.
It's insane how they get this much dankness out of Citra and Strata. But again, maybe I don't know those hops. But it also depends on the crops you can get.
But maybe it's also because it's
it just smells like mosaic to me, to be honest. It's so fucking weird.
It's because it's so
instantly mosaic.
Almost like strawberry.
Yeah.
There's like a weird berry vibe. But it's like berry and pineapple kush. It's so dank.
As you say, it's like...
Fuck, it smells good.
It's like weed and strawberries, a bit of hint of like a blueberry thing,
and pineapple. Just like tart tropical fruit, really tart.
But I think that pineapple thing could also be a lot of Strata. Also passion fruit because of Strata. Yeah,
usually Strata goes into those kind of directions. And then underneath, there's a little bit of a light crackery malt, but it's mostly those kind of tropical vibes. But I'm also getting a bit of classic citrus pithiness, but it's not crazy amounts. But I think it's just but
there's a bit.
All those flavors that are dank you don't associate with it hop is because you're getting used to drinking it with a lot of esters. This is clean beer.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of esters. It's about the hops. It's gonna be singy, snappy, bitter.
Yeah.
It smells really fucking dope. I totally see why Joe is going nuts over it, especially the West Coast IPAs for these guys. This smells awesome. Let's try it. Cheers. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
That is really nice. And then the bitterness comes in the aftertaste with like oily flavor.
Yeah. It's very oily and juicy, bitter.
Yeah, it's almost like if you did like I don't know, like a pineapple oil or I don't know, something like...
And also passion fruit oil. I'm getting like this mixture of like pineapple and passion fruit with like bitterness.
But it's
so not crazy bitter. It's like a medium bitterness.
But I think the bitterness that comes in the aftertaste is a bit longing. But it's not, again, it's not crazy.
It stays, but it's like this medium pleasant bitterness that I think a lot of people would enjoy.
And I think that seems to be also a bit of the trend with New School West Coast. Is like it's more of a balanced bitterness than like crazy bitterness. but fuck, this is such a slugger. Yeah, it's like I could chug this.
Yeah, it's like again like passion fruit oil and pineapple oil.
Yeah, it's almost like essential oils.
Yeah,
and there's a little bit of a lemon lime twang to it even.
In the finish especially.
And then like a really nice dankness. Like it's like that kind of pineapple or just mixed berry kush type thing. I think it's more pineapple and passion fruit in the flavor.
It's less
more
strawberry and it's less berry.
Yeah.
Than the aroma.
Super light malt. Like the hops really get to shine on this. Yeah, I just want to, I really want to drink more beers like this. Yeah. I would love to see more European brewers do this.
Yeah, it would be such a nice mix-up.
Because it's so, and the fun thing, it was, at one point, this was kind of, maybe not new school West Coast, but more the old school stuff was everywhere.
Yeah.
And then it transitioned into haze, and now everyone's doing haze. And then when people try to do a West Coast, I don't know if people forgot how to make them or whatever, but it's really rare you get West Coasters that are really, really good, like on this level.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because they don't hop it as much. Maybe they go a little bit less on hops compared to New England because you already have a beer that's really expensive to make because of hops in New England IPAs. Then maybe, we don't need to go that nuts on West Coasters. Well, West Coast IPAs also need a lot of hops. Yeah. The San Diego this reminds me of the San Diego kind of IPAs that were super hop saturated when I was there. Yeah. This is so good. Really fresh and vibrant. A bit grassy maybe too, and there's a bit, again, it's like that pithy citrus bitterness that's there.
Yeah, but that's like the aftertaste to me. Like, because the predominant flavor you get hit by is that passion fruit pineapple oil thing, but also again that dankness is there, and then the finish is a lot of like lemon lime.
Yeah.
Again with the, like dankness just
dankness
carrying
is just everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like you don't like dank beers, you won't like this. If you don't like, I think this is also.
But it's supported by a lot of other flavors.
It's not all dank. Again, it's very tropical. It's a very tropical West Coast IPA, and I think for a lot of people, this is more approachable than old school West Coast because it's got lots of hop fruitiness, but it's not like juice. It's fruity. I'd say more fruity than per se juicy. Yeah. Because like what people associate with juice nowadays is that New England ester, and that's not something you find here because it's super clean and it's also super crisp. It's got great carbonation.
Dry.
Like nice and
different dryness, like because of the malt, and it doesn't have that yeast, suspension to kind of hang around. It's not that kind of dryness. It's a dryness of only hops and maybe a bit of malt.
Fuck, this is so nice.
Yeah, probably maybe I don't know if they water treat it, but maybe
I think so because it's so snappy and dry. They must do some sulfate water treatment also to make it sing so much with hop character. High sulfate content often accentuates hop character and promotes dryness and things like that.
Yeah.
So I think they must do something like that. But also the brewer at Slice, I think he was what did Joe say? Was it either Knee Deep or Current River or something? It was
so one of those
OG West Coast IPA breweries that was quite hyped at one point before he kind of flipped into kind of only haze. But this reminds me of kind of the Beechwood IPA. It reminds me of something like Afterglow.
Yeah. Maybe a bit more tropical than Beechwood.
And more tropical than Afterglow even.
Yeah, I think so.
But for me this is like an early world class West Coast, new school West Coast IPA. It's like small 95. For me to go a little bit higher, I maybe want a little bit more bitterness, but that's just me. So. But I still think it merits a small 95 because this slays so much European attempt at West Coast IPAs, and it slays so much, in my mind, of generic juice. Because there's so much juice that's just generically juicy now because so many people
do it. This is very distinct.
It's super distinct and singy and popping as well, which is, and they do some nice hazies as well, but this for me is why Slice is so dope. Is because they're doing stuff like this. Yeah. But they I guess they just brew something for everyone.
Yeah. It's really good. I was thinking like high 94, small 95.
Yeah, I think
really nice.
Something like it for sure. I mean, I like Kind Buds a little bit more, but that's also just because I'm a total Nelson Boners fanboy. As the hashtag Joe used. Hashtag Nelson Boners.
Me too, but I think this is a great hop combo still.
If they brew that again, we need to get some because then you can try it as well because I shared it with Henrik. But you would.
But I'm also quite a fan of Strata, so
and Citra.
Citra is also always great. So more or less.
Get some slice in your life.
Yeah.
Have a slice of slice, because especially their West Coasters.
Have a slice of life.
And soon, hopefully, McIlvenny Brewing will be available. Besides just at the brewery, hopefully we can try and get some to Europe. McIlvenny Brewing, aka the original Alpine,
OG Alpine,
is up and running, and they're doing riffs on, Nelson and things like that. I just looked at their menu. I really hope they're going to be doing canning or something, because I want to try that.
But again, crowlers you can actually ship if. Yeah.
Maybe we'll start seeing that when people start going to the brewery, because they just opened.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this was really good. So thanks a ton, Joe. Man, I see
thanks
why
a lot,
he's so fired up about the Slice West Coasters as well. They're so dope. So if you guys had a chance to try Slice Fake Grass, let us know what you thought of it. Very, very nice stuff. Get some Slice in your life if you haven't already, especially if you enjoy West Coast IPAs. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And check out Joe's channel. Link for it's down below.
Yep.
And thanks for the beer, Joe. And cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.